Okay. Oh, Craig. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to turn on this mic. So.
The mics are on, you know. Oh. Silence your phones, please. Chris and Chris. Chris, your phone? Silence? Okay. All right, I'm just, you know. Hey. You got 30 seconds. You got your phone off? Good evening. June 11th, 2025. All right. This meeting is being held in accordance with the public laws of 1975, Chapter 231. An adequate notice of this meeting has been provided by a notice sent to the Star Ledger, the local source, and posted in the main lobby of the municipal building and on the Township website. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for servicemen here and abroad. Thank you. Roll call.
Mayor Huber.
Here.
Deputy Mayor Laufer. Present. Committeeman Capides.
Here.
Committeeman Kaiser. Present. Committeeman Weber.
Here.
Thank you.
Now I should lose it.
You want a pen?
The next one?
Yes.
All right. Sorry, lawyer already has it. Okay. Proclamations and announcements.
He's going to forget about me.
You want to? All right, first I'd like to, Linda, the woman who runs the town, talk about the voting yesterday and and the work that was done.
Although yesterday was a primary, it was still an election, and I would be remiss if I didn't thank Dave Walker from the Board of Ed for setting up the schools, Adam Lieb for the Chisholm and Pool, and especially Bob Sable, DPW, to make sure all the polling locations were ADA compliant. Bob also opened the library. He was here at 4:15 a.m. till 8:30 p.m. He beat me because I got here at 4:45. I want to thank Chief Cook for checking in a few times, making sure everything was going on safely, and our Deputy Clerk, Maureen Connell, who was here in the morning and had a medical emergency at home with her mom, so she left. So our office was running very low because Tamara's on vacation. So a lot of the department heads came in, offered to sit at the desk. Jen Sherman helped for a while, and Jen Law, who is operating the cameras tonight, came for the close of polls with Maureen. Also, we had two representatives, Erica Du Bois and my husband Bob. I recruited them to close the lockbox at Chisholm. So thank you, everyone, for all your help. Thank you.
Thank you, Linda. All right. Springfield 55 plus residence calendars is out today. Environmental Commission. presenting of certificates of recognition for 2025 posters contest by Ally and Hortense. All right, you want to come up and?
Here's the mic.
You can speak in the mic.
They won't hear you online if you don't use the mic.
Does it work? Does it work? Okay.
There you go.
Hi, everybody. My name is Hortense Diaz. I'm with the Springfield Environmental Commission.
Allison Miller, also Springfield Environmental Commission.
Okay. Every year we run a poster contest. This year, our theme was for a better tomorrow, save energy today. So we want the Springfield Environmental Commission. We'd like to thank the Springfield Board of Education, the Department of Public Works, the Township Clerk for assisting us again this year. So we received a few hundred submissions this year. 4 out of the five schools did participate this year. With this contest, we encourage not only the children that participated, but also their parents and family members, as well as our various town government departments, public schools, and businesses, that we can all take steps every single day to save energy, which will not only lower our utility bills, but will also reduce greenhouse gases emissions, preserve our natural resources, reduce pollution, and improve our air quality and water quality. We hope to motivate you to take some simple steps in your daily life, such as turning off and unplugging your unused lights and electronics, install timers or sensors on your outdoor lighting, cooking with the lids on, because the food does cook faster that way, adjusting your daytime indoor temperatures between 68 and 70 degrees during the winter months and 78 degrees during the summer months, and setting timers for when you're away from home. The Springfield students worked hard on their posters with assistance from their fabulous art teachers, so we thank them for participating as well. It was difficult to choose only a few from each school, but nonetheless, we were able to narrow down the submissions to the artwork that showed the most creativity, demonstrating this year's theme: for a better tomorrow, save energy today. In addition to the certificates of recognition, we'll be handing out emergency hand crank flashlights to each student. We're going to start off with Edward Walton Schools, okay? So Zara Bess, is she here today? Oh, great. And your artwork is behind your certificate, okay? You want to turn around for your mom to take a picture?
Let Mom take a picture.
Perfect, thank you. Ethan Caldwell. Emilia Kovnova. Okay, she's not here today. We'll save hers. We're going to James Caldwell School. Frankie Friedman. Is he here today? Nope, okay. Sadie Gonzalez. Oh. Thank you.
Congratulations. You did a great job. Good job.
And Finley Pittenger. Yay. All right, San Meyer School. Jolie Baker. Is she here today? Yeah. Woo. Thea Montanari, is she here today? Nope. Tessa Phillips? Nope. Okay, we're going to go on to Jonathan Dayton High School. Maria Acosta? Lila Carroll? Danny Gonzi? Yay. Thank you so much for participating. And last one, Emily Mavisky. Nope. Okay. Emily? Nope. All right, thank you so much. We just, we do have some extra.
You have a little girl coming in now.
Hi. What's your name? Frankie, okay. We do have Frankie. Frankie Friedman, come on in. Thank you so much.
Good job, hon.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much. So in addition, we had some extras, so we got a few for the Township Committee members and for the Township Clerk. So I'll go ahead and read them.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We're here.
No, I guess I'm not a township committee member.
You can have mine if you want it.
Okay. The township would like to extend its condolences to the family of OEM coordinator Scott Seidel and his family on the passing of Scott's brother, Michael, on June 2nd at the age of 68. He grew up in Springfield and was a 1975 graduate of Jonathan Dayton. All right. Union County blood drive is Wednesday, June 18th, 1 to 7, at 400 North Avenue, Westfield. Walk-ins welcome. Now I'd like to swear someone in. Swear someone in. Deputy Fire Chief Mike. Where do you stand? You want to hold? Well, they
Well,
want
I
to hear you.
can't hold
They-
it. I can't hold it.
You want to hold it for you?
Hold the Bible. You want to come over here, hold the microphone for me?
Just hold it like that, okay?
Right over here. No, right, face this way. Yep, perfect.
Wait a minute, let the boss in. The boss, come on in.
On it.
Okay.
You ready?
I state your name.
I, Michael Mastroni,
Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and will bear true faith,
and will bear true faith,
alliance to the same,
alliance to the same,
and to the government established in the United States,
and to the government established in the United States,
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
justly
justly
perform all the duties of the office of,
perform all the duties of the office of Deputy Fire Chief,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Well deserved.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to say a few words. Let's get some pictures. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, you can have a seat. You want to sit?
We got 10 pages.
Yeah. I'll make this quick. I know that the committee meeting has to kick off again. I want to first off thank everyone for coming out tonight. I really appreciate it. I want to start by thanking the Township Committee for their continued support of the fire department. This is a tough job on its own, but having a committee support definitely makes it easier. I began this journey with the Springfield Fire Department over 25 years ago. Back then, I never would have imagined where this path would take me. And while my hairline might have thinned a little bit over the years, maybe a lot, the one thing remained the same as the day I started: my passion and dedication for this amazing profession as a firefighter. It's not always glamorous being a firefighter. This work comes with its share of sacrifices, and we choose to make these sacrifices every day because we have a commitment to help the community we serve. To the members of the Springfield Fire Department, thank you for your unwavering professionalism, dedication, and support, not only for me, but for the residents and visitors to our community. They can rest easy knowing that you are always ready to answer the call and assist them in their time of need. We are lucky to have a talented group of firefighters like yourself, and I'm excited and honored to lead this department into the future with you guys by my side. To my family, starting in the beginning with my parents, thank you for always having your constant guidance and support, especially my father, who unfortunately is no longer with us. To my two beautiful daughters, Lola and Francesca, thank you for always keeping me on my toes and making me smile. You are amazing, and I'm so thankful for you. Well, at least most of the time. I love you both so very much, and I'm so proud of you. Now, lastly, to my amazing, beautiful wife, Maren, my rock, my sometimes therapist, and the person that holds our house together, thank you for always being there for me right from the beginning. You truly are my best friend. I love you more than words can describe. Once again, everyone, thank you so much for coming out and supporting me and joining me for this event. Everyone stay safe. Have a great night.
We'll take a 5-minute break.
Wait, hold on. I want to say something. Hold on, guys.
That's right.
I love this guy too much to let you guys go. Boy, it's 7 years, right? I think we've been together at this point now. I'm going to say we've been together because there's a few things that I just want to acknowledge that a lot of people don't see. They don't see that he responds to us always. Whatever we need to be informed with on the township, Mike responds to us, Deputy Chief responds to us. There is nobody that is more capable or competent to lead this fire department than Deputy Chief Pastrone at this point. He is unbelievable in his love for Springfield and the residents, the stopping by the softball games and just sitting there and stopping by in uniform all the time. The amount of respect he gets from the other parents is something you don't see a whole lot. They gravitate towards Mike, and it's nice to see. Because a lot of times when you see people in uniform, people tend to shy away or whatever. They don't do that with him because he's personable and he responds, and they gravitate towards him. And for that, I'm appreciative because you make us look great. And congratulations. Thank you.
I pretty much can tell you this has nothing to do with the fact that we both grew up in Union. And this has nothing to do with we decided to raise our families here. As my colleague has said, we can't say enough about the deputy chief that we just sworn in tonight. Always leaning in, always looking to do whatever he needs to do to get the job done, along with his department. And I love the fact that he models what we expect to see here in terms of the customer service I've been talking about since the moment I got up here. Speaking of the moment I got up here, one of the first guys to offer me congratulations, didn't even know who I was, but we quickly got to know each other. The first time I did a ride along, he was right there showing me the ropes and what they do on a daily basis, day in and day out. And with him, what you see is what you get. Thank you for your service and your continued service. To your wife and kids, thank you for sharing Daddy with us, and we're going to take very good care of him. Congratulations.
Want to take the room back to the first time then Captain Mastroni and I met. Recently sworn into the Township Committee. I'm not going to lie to you, it was certainly, you can count on one hand that many times I've sat in a fire station. Last time I was probably wanting to slide down the pole, but you know, I sat with the departmental leadership at the time, and Mike was standing in the corner, and we were having a conversation, and midway through the conversation, Mike goes, "We need firefighters." And that was my first interaction with Mike Mastroni, was we need firefighters. And ever since then, you know, everybody says that Mike's a really great person. He's personable. He's nice. Just call it, he's nice. But he is always laser focused on the needs of the fire department, which are the needs of the town. And if this were, you know, if this were a boxing ring, he would be Mike, we need firefighters Mastroni. And you know, I just want to say, you know, well-deserved Deputy Chief Mastroni. As the chair of the Public Safety Committee, I've enjoyed working closely with you, and I hope to continue to do that. And you are an absolute credit to this town. Thank you.
This mayor changed up the order. I'm used to going last. It's not fair. Deputy Chief, congratulations. It's a pleasure to work with you every single day. And I was definitely very, very young when I first got onto council. So it was just a few years since a dream to be in a fire truck. And that's when we first met. And I think you showed me a fire truck, and I was still delighted even at 20-something. But you've always been there every single time that we've needed you. You always update us, long texts on any big emergency, and it's always greatly appreciated. Sometimes you catch me off guard because you do show up to a lot of events throughout the town, but not always in uniform, and that's even better because you're just checking on us or seeing what's up or saying hello, and that's always appreciated. And you know, I think there's something to be said about living in hometown and working and living there too. It just means just a little bit more to you about keeping your family not only safe, but keeping all their friends, families safe, because all of us are one big family. So thank you for keeping us safe on a daily basis.
Mike, I've known you a long time. You know my whole family. We all respect you. I couldn't think of a better person to be in charge of the fire department. I could go on and on, but everybody wants to get out of here. No, but congratulations, and thank you for let us have them. We appreciate it. Congratulations again. Thank you. Now we'll break for 5 minutes so you can get out of here.
Here. Where do you want a picture at? Behind, here. Yeah, here or...
We're taking a big picture with everybody?
First the committee and then the family can come as well. Alex, can I call you? One picture, guys.
Does everybody
That's good. Let's go. Go.
Fight another day, that's all. Thank you. You're good.
Don't worry about it. Jen? Who?
Brian Wilson.
Oh, okay. We're back in session. Public comment on agenda items only. Anybody from the public want to say anything about the agenda? Seeing none, public comment is closed. Reports, administration.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Hold on, let me turn my mic on. Some upcoming pavement. Treetop Drive from Vista Way to Highlands, curb to curb. Skylark Road from Green Hill to 18 Skylark, curb to curb. This is the township's portion of responsibility for the footage swap with PSC&G. Bulk collection was the 11th. We're continuing to see piles of bulk that are exceeding what you're allowed. A resident had a fantastic idea, which we were going to implement, and that's to put a link on the bulk to go to our ordinance. So that if you have any question on bulk, you can click on it. It'll take you to the ordinance, and it'll spell out exactly what you can put out, how much you can put out, et cetera, et cetera. So I don't know if anybody's been to the library, but the ceiling in the children's section is done with all new lighting and all new heating and cooling. Mike Disco and I walked it again today. It turned out fantastic. Then the Adult section will be started probably, I don't think they're gonna do that this year, it's probably gonna be next year.
A year and a day, they had to wait.
Yep. Ball fields, we got a demo tomorrow at Ruby at 9 o'clock to look at a piece of equipment to hopefully maybe break up the clay. So if anybody's free, they would like to come, you're welcome to join us.
Just to ask you a question on that, we're pretty sure, I mean, Rich, you've been involved, both you guys have been involved in baseball for 40 years at this point. Nobody knows when the last time Ruby was actually tore up and reclayed, right? I mean,
It was, last year or the year before, a
No.
couple of years ago, I thought.
It was more than that,
No, I mean, they do routine maintenance,
yeah.
but
we're talking about like
this is
new.
like a rebuild of a field.
Yeah, I mean, as far
We're
as you're.
talking about dishing it out and putting new clay in.
Thing is, we have to, in my opinion,
Yep,
I think we have to send somebody, or we have to go to the baseball club and tell them they can't use it, because I live right behind it. And it could rain in the morning, and this has happened. And then I see little kids running around the field with their coaches, hitting the ball. They can't do that. It's one thing we have to specify to them.
yeah, I think you got 40 years of speedy dry right now that turned it
Yeah.
into concrete, basically.
Yes.
I think next year, we were planning on replacing the clay in that field.
Like September, October or something like that.
Yeah, it's just a matter of to what extent. Because the guy that came out had an opinion that does our fields, and I know that the high school wanted to do it somewhat differently. So we have to determine what the final outcome's gonna
So
be.
this is the machine that actually rips it up, pulverizes it, and puts it back on the field, kind
This
of.
is a piece of equipment from Toro that we can connect to the back of our current equipment. So we're gonna try it tomorrow and see what it accomplishes or
What
not.
time?
9 o'clock. Will you be up by then? Are we gonna wake you? I'm sorry. No, we're pretty far from you. You'll be up.
I hear noise. You know, they cut the grass kind of early, too.
I know, we do. You're right.
See?
Come and join us, please.
We have a job open on Town Hall now.
We have two more companies that are quoting us on our security cameras. We had one last week, and we got one next Wednesday that's coming in to take a look. We have our meeting with Gomes on Friday here morning. We've had some issues continuing there. The other night, Chief, do you want to, because I don't want to say anything I shouldn't, we had on the property up the street. You're on.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we've had several calls on people being within that area, and we found there was an opening in one of the fences in the rear of the property, and there's a bunch of juveniles, mostly high school kids, on the property, in the building itself, going up on the roof, which is extremely dangerous. So took names, called parents, advised Gomes. I believe they sealed it up. But
They sealed it up from ground floor?
No,
no,
not
no,
the
no,
building.
the fence where the opening where they were getting in. I mean, that just makes it a lot easier than, you know, kids want to get in there, they're gonna
They're gonna get in there.
get in. I mean, they do have the no trespassing signs posted, but yeah, they're going into the building for ease, you know, not being detected by us, because, you know, we'll see them if they're outside running around.
Did we force them to put a security guard? Like,
We're going to discuss that on Friday.
till 8, 9 o'clock at night, something like that?
We're going to discuss it on Friday. He said he was going to put cameras up, and hopefully what he was looking to do actually was have you guys available to see them, the cameras. So I don't know if that's a good idea, bad idea, or whatever, but let's talk about it Friday when we're all together.
Yeah, I think the best thing, like, as the mayor said, just to get the whole first floor secured so they can't even get into, I mean, they'll still be on the property, which, you know, the cameras would help with that, but inside the building that's where it gets dangerous.
There's so many openings right now, it's
How close are we to getting the sidewalk all those gates open, this, the lower level buttoned up, because at this point, if he's just gonna work inside, but as long as the outside is completed, are we anywhere near that?
Morris Avenue sidewalk, the pavers are down. There's a couple little things here and there he's got to finish. He's got to put sand in between the pavers. Now, he's using a special, I forget what it's called, like silicone sand. What happens is after it gets wet, it hardens like cement, so you don't lose the sand. So Morris Avenue's done, Caldwell is done, Center Street is 90% done. He was working today on the bump outs when we were there.
He was working on the driveway there for,
Well, he did the curbing on the driveway on Caldwell the other day. So he formed it out, put all the, what do you call it, in the block, and poured the curb.
So there's a chance that these gates come down fairly
Yes,
soon?
yes.
And it looks like it's operational. I mean, listen, if he's got to build inside, but as long as our residents are looking at something that looks complete on the outside.
The other thing is why are, he leaves the doors open. Like, I don't
Yes,
understand,
you're
I don't
right.
understand why the doors aren't shut and locked.
I think
That's
they're-
the problem, right?
I think they're supposed
Yes,
to
the
be.
fences might have an opening, or you could climb a fence, right? It's not difficult. The problem is that he leaves the doors literally wide open on all hours of the night. That's just inviting, I don't even, that's inviting animals to come in and just hang out. Bizarre.
I know he's had the doors open after hours, but he had workers in the building.
There is not workers in the building when I drive by at 10 o'clock at night and the doors are wide open.
you're right, Al.
That's not, if he's giving that, then that's the biggest BS I've ever heard.
We're going to address it on Friday. So we'll keep you informed what's going on. We had another meeting this morning on one of the buildings in downtown with the owner. We're trying to get them to make some improvements and clean up, and we have another building owner coming in next Wednesday also. So we're continuing the progress down Morris Avenue, trying to get Morris Avenue, the buildings cleaned up. The escrow agreement for Bank of America from our end is done. That's just the escrow agreement, not the financial agreement. We're going to have a conference call on that within the next week on the financials. Scotty's, I had our redevelopment attorney, Rich Trank, was in touch with Wayne, the owner, and they were discussing, they swapped attorneys, so Rich was calling their attorney to get that process moving also. So we're moving there. That's about the highlights for the moment. If anybody has any questions or comments, I'd be happy to answer. Seeing none.
You have nothing? The only thing I have a concern about, Scott, is from the beginning was traffic going, and I've been up there a lot lately, traffic going not to the light, the other way, you know, to, I don't even name the street. I just want to, I'm just worried about people coming out of there and coming out and going to the left and going around 78 and over by the temple. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, Temple Beth Am, up
Yeah,
the
you know,
dead
like,
end?
yeah. I just want to make sure we're going to be all right. If you can, just have, you know, somebody go up there and just check it out once in a while. You know, even now, before they even start.
Where's the issue, in the curves coming?
Well, I've come from, I forget the name of the streets. I'm just worried about anybody coming out of that driveway from Scotty's, making a left and going out that way.
Oh, making a left onto Morris, gotcha. I mean, it is posted.
There is no driveway though on Morris Ave.
No, there is no Morris. I'm not
No,
worried.
that's,
Is that
yeah, yeah.
Baltusrol? That's Baltusrol Way also? All right, I wasn't sure. But, you know, we just gotta check that out. All right. Minutes. Regular executive,
I'll make a motion to adopt the regular and executive meeting minutes of April 8th, 2025, and April 22nd, 2025, as emailed.
second,
I second.
Aye.
okay.
I'm sure Madam Clerk will love that I made that motion.
New business?
Okay. Okay, we have a second reading for ordinance 2025-15. This ordinance amends the Township Code at Chapter 7 to modify and supplement the township's traffic regulations regarding streets where parking is prohibited at all times.
Madam Clerk, I would like to move ordinance 2025-15 with publication in the local source June 19th, 2025.
Second.
Roll call?
Public hearing.
I'm
Public
sorry.
hearing.
Yeah. Public, it's open to the public right now. Anybody have anything to say about this? Seeing none, close to the public.
Deputy Mayor Laufer,
Yes.
Committeeman Kaiser,
Yes.
Committeeman Capides.
Yes.
Committeeman Weber,
Yes.
Mayor Huber.
Yes.
Thank you.
There are none first readings. Resolutions. So let me know if you want it. 2025-159, 160, 161, 162, 163, 164, 165, 166, 167, 168, 169, 170, 171, 172, 173, 174, 175, 176, 177, 178, 179, and 180.
I'll make a motion to adopt the following resolutions on consent agenda. Resolutions 2025-159 through Resolution 2025-180.
Second.
Committeeman Kaiser,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Laufer.
Yes.
Committeeman Capides.
Yes.
Committeeman Weber,
Yes.
Mayor Huber.
Yes. Okay, finance,
I'm gonna, I'm gonna make a motion to adopt payroll and invoices for the period of May 28th, 2025 through June 11th, 2025 in the amount of $2,478,136.53.
Second.
Committeeman Kaiser,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Laufer.
Yes.
Committeeman Capides.
Yes.
Committeeman Weber,
Yes.
Mayor Huber.
yes.
Yeah.
All right, correspondence, Board of Adjustments hearing. I read that, right? Board of Adjustments hearing on June 17th at 6 PM at the Municipal Building. Application 2025-11-37 Henshaw Avenue. Municipal Building for 2 to 8, I understand, 8 Edison Place and 7 Edison Place. All right. I'm sorry, Zoning Board, Board of Adjustments, public hearing on Tuesday, June 17th at 6 PM at the Municipal Building for 2-8 Edison Place and 7 Edison Place. Millburn Planning Board hearing June 18th, 7:30 PM, adopting proposal housing element and fair share planning. Public comment on governmental issues, anything. Seeing none. Anybody have anything up here there, like?
Yeah, I mean, I want to commemorate the death of a legend. Mr. Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys passed away today. And in his honor, I hope everybody in Springfield has good vibrations. 82. Visionary.
Anybody else got anything? Chris?
Nope, nothing to say.
I just want to, and I'm not exactly sure when the last day of school for Springfield is, but if this is,
I think it's the 18th or
have
somewhere
one
around
more?
there.
well, we're late, I'm the 25th.
No.
But I just wanted to say to all of our graduating seniors and all of the students who are moving up to a new school, congratulations, best of luck, have a happy and safe summer. And just a reminder to all of our residents, it is the summertime. People are on bikes, people are walking, people are jogging, people are walking their dogs. There are pedestrians everywhere. Please take a little extra time to get where you need to go, leave a little bit earlier, mind the speed limit. And just take your extra precautions out there, keep your eyes on the road, don't be distracted, and let's have everybody have a nice, safe, and happy summer. And congratulations again to all of our graduates.
It's actually June 18th is Dayton's graduation. Ashley Weber, love you more than I can tell you. My shining star. Congratulations on your graduation in a week.
And while you're running or walking, whatever it is, in the morning or at night, wear a bright color. Sell T-shirts, they sell everything now, bright.
Sounds good?
Alex, have anything?
Two things. One, thank you to the rec department for putting on another successful Pride Day event. Harris and I joined to raise the flag for, I think, our 6th or 7th time, and was originally started by Councilwoman Dubois. So thank you to that. And last time we didn't get the chance to recognize it, and I think it's fitting to recognize it actually this week because of the hard work that the clerk's office did for Election Day. But our last meeting, I think, kicked off Clerk's Week. So thank you to our clerks, our clerk and deputy clerk, and the entire office of the administration that makes us function every day. So thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. We're here. We're here.
All right, I don't think really nothing. All right, but I'd like to sit here for a little while before we.
I can filibuster if you really want me to.
You guys can sit here as long as you want. That was the end of the agenda, right?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Wonderful. Thank you, everybody.
Oh, before I go, our next meeting, we are.